Hello everyone. So today on the Doctor Who Guide, I'm going to give you a tour of the studio in progress. There's still a lot of work to be done. There's basically half of the room that is still a giant mess, and I need to save up to get more shelves and find some shelves and proper furniture to actually fill the space out the way I want it to be. So I'm going to give you a tour of the areas that are finished. Alright, so let's start off with this giant background, the three ginormous shelves. They look lovely. A lot of you have said it looks like the McGann TARDIS. Love the look. One unfortunate thing about these shelves is that either like some of the shelves, that shelf is stuck in place, but also right now you can see there's a lot of wasted space between the shelves. The shelves are only adjustable within a certain width of where they currently are now. So what we need to do is drill more holes at even spaces so that I can move these shelves up, and we also need to get more shelves, but I could probably get at least 2 more shelves in that way and be able to put in more. So up at the top we have the trifecta. We've got the rarest VHS set, that's the end of the universe. You can see the straps that we use to make sure that these shelves don't fall down on me. We have the limited series 1 to 7 Blu-ray box set up there, and we also have the series 1 to 6 limited DVD box set up there. Not sure if those will stay there or get displayed elsewhere, but that's where they are for now. On the top shelf we have books, and if we start over here, you can see that this is my Target Novelization shelf. If you see any duplicates in there, they're not actually duplicates, they're different printings of these Target novelizations, which is why I've kept them up there. So that's the first half, and this is the second half. Then we've got some paperback classic series releases. These are like Past Doctor or 8th Doctor adventures over there. Most of them don't have their covers, hopefully collecting better versions of them at some point. And then we have the paperback new series adventures, got those 2 lovely box sets that have 1 to 10 and 11 to 20. And then we have the 11th and 12th Doctor new series adventures paperbacks up there, including the Missy Chronicles at the very end. Not sure if you can make those out. But then up top here we have the hardcover new series adventures collection. There are more to get here, but I'm pretty happy with the ones that I do have in the collection that I managed to get. And we also have that lovely Time Lord Victorious, The Night, the Fool and the Dead at the end there. Moving down to the second shelf, it's very exciting to have the Region 1 DVD collection out in full force again. This is my first Doctor collection. The second web planet there is the 2019 re-release, so that's cool to have. We got the limited edition Enemy of the World, as well as Macra, Faceless, and Fury, and then we get the beginning of John Pertwee at the end there. This shelf goes from An Unearthly Child all the way up to the Beneath the Surface box set, so basically Doctor Who and the Silurians. Then we have this second shelf. We're into the 70s. This is the rest of the third Doctor collection, so you can pause and take a look there. And then we have the beginning of the 4th Doctor collection. So this shelf goes from the Ambassadors of Death up to the Invisible Enemy. Then we have the 3rd Region 1 shelf, which goes from the Invasion of Time up to Black Orchid. This is my Season 16 collection, basically, is the first half of this shelf. We have the original separate DVD releases, the original box set release, the special edition DVDs, and the special edition digipack. And we also have the rest of Tom Baker here with the beginning of Season 19 up until Black Orchid. I love having these all in a row. That's really cool. I've never had that before. And then we come down to the 3rd level, which has basically the rest of the classic series. We go from Earthshock all the way up to the movie special edition. In this first half you can see the rest of the Peter Davison era, the Colin Baker era, and the Sylvester McCoy era, and then of course the only US release for the movie, which is the special edition, the 3 Doctors Revisited, and the animation collection. Next up we have my new series shelf. These are the single DVD editions for the new series, which fit pretty nicely into this space. Here we have the animation collection. One of them is the Walmart exclusive edition, and the other is the normal Amazon edition. Scream of the Shalka, Series 1, Volume 1 to 4. We got the 2-part re-releases for Series 2, 3, and 4, the separate releases for the specials, the Infinite Quest and Dreamland, the slim re-releases for the Russell T Davies era and the complete 5th series, and then we have the single DVD releases for the Matt Smith and Peter Capaldi and Jodie Whittaker eras. So that's very exciting to have on this shelf. And then we move on to this shelf, which is basically the new series box sets. I've got the Christmas specials DVD release. We have the Daleks, the Cybermen, and the Weeping Angels releases, the Monsters gift set, as well as the box sets for series 1, 2, 3, 4, the complete specials, 5th series, 6th series, 7th series, 8th, 9th, and 10th series on DVD. We have these 3 new re-releases, which have basically all of the new series on DVD, but with none of the special features. We have the Walmart exclusive 11th series, and then we have some spin-offs, An Adventure in Space and Time, Sarah Jane Adventures DVDs, the Doctors documentary, Class Season 1 on DVD, and the Peter Cushing box set. So that's exciting to have on this shelf. Now we move on to the 4th level. This is my classic UK collection shelf. We've got the Beginning box set collection, the Keys of Marinus, Reign of Terror, Planet of Giants, the Time Meddler, the Underwater Menace, the Moonbase, the Macra Terror, the Ice Warriors, the Enemy of the World. Got the 2 limited edition slipcases for the Enemy of the World and the Web of Fear, the Invasion, the Seeds of Death, the War Games, Mind of Evil, Claws of Axos, the Demons, the Myths and Legends box set, the 3 Doctors, the Green Death special edition, Death to the Daleks, Genesis, Planet, Pyramids, the Key to Time box set, the Legacy Collection box set, City of Death, Creature, Logopolis, Black Orchid, Earthshock, the 5 Doctors, Resurrection of the Daleks, Rubber Slipcase edition, the Caves of Androzani, the Mark of the Rani, Ghostlight, and the Curse of Fenric. This just fits the shelf, so we're going to need to have some room to grow there. I also have the Demons Limited Edition slipcase, but that is on display. We'll get to that in a sec. Then we have basically the rest of my UK collection. We've got the Dalek Collector's Edition 40th Anniversary box set, an introduction to the 3rd Doctor and 5th Doctor HMV set, Doctor Who and the Centaurans, and then we have new series releases on DVD for the UK, so you can pause and check those out. Got some Doctors releases as well as some spin-offs, and then the Blu-ray collection, which is right here, and the Torchwood box set. So thank you to everybody who's contributed to this collection, because a lot of it was sent to me by members of the Who crew, so that's awesome. Then we have the last shelf on the 4th level. This is what I call my international collection, even though the UK is international to me. Over here we've got the Region 4 DVD collection, which goes up until here, and then we have the Region 4 Blu-rays. Then we have the Thailand releases. Still not sure if these are bootlegs or not, but they look really good on the shelf, so I really don't mind at this point. Then we have the German DVDs, the German Blu-rays, the German media books, which I would like to display at some point because they're just so beautiful. We have a Mexican Series 7 Part 1, an Italian Time of the Doctor Blu-ray. We have 4 Dutch releases, as well as some Brazilian DVDs. So that's very exciting. Then we come to the 5th level, which has my Region A Blu-ray collection. We start out with the David Tennant specials on Blu-ray, the Christmas Carol, Series 6 Part 1 and Part 2, Series 7 Part 1, The Time of the Doctor, The Day of the Doctor, round out the Matt Smith era. For the Peter Capaldi era, we have Deep Breath, Dark Water, Death in Heaven, Last Christmas, Series 10 Part 1 and Part 2, The Return of Dr. Mysterio, and we have the Christmas specials at the end of that. Then we come to the box set with the complete David Tennant collection, the complete specials, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th series. Then we have the complete 11th series, Resolution, the complete 12th series, Revolution, and An Adventure in Space and Time, the 2 Peter Cushing movies, Syl and the Double Seeds of Arador, and my 4K Twice Upon a Time collection, and this lovely set, which includes the Season 12 Blu-ray discs that had the Season 10 artwork mistakenly printed on them. Yes, I did buy those. There's my ultra completist side coming out. Then we have this middle shelf. We're going to put a backing in there. Currently you're just seeing through to the wall. And hopefully another shelf at some point we'll get here. But for now I'm displaying my B&M sets. We have the Unit 1971 and 1975 sets. We have the Companions of the 4th Doctor, the 1st and 2nd waves. We have the 5th Doctor and TARDIS from the Visitation, and the 2nd Doctor and TARDIS from the War Games. And we have the History of the Daleks number 2. These aren't all of my B&M sets, it's most of them, but I would like to have them better displayed. It's a bit dark right here, but yeah, they're there for now. Then on the 5th level, we have a shelf that I'm very excited about. It's the collection shelf. So this has the US Classic Doctor Who Blu-ray releases for Region A, I guess you could say. We're all upstate there. We've got the first 2 standard editions for the Region B collection. The edge of the case here is broken, so I'm going to buy a new one and maybe do a giveaway. Then we have the UK limited edition collection box sets. I have Season 8, 10, 12, that's the 2nd edition. I don't have Season 14, but I do have Season 18, 19, 23, and 24, and I don't have 26. But yeah, that's the collections shelf. Then we come to the hardback Guidebooks shelf, which is very exciting. The Whoniverse, the Visual Dictionary, the Doctor Who File, 100 Illustrated Adventures, The Secret Lives of Monsters, Impossible Worlds, The Girl Who Waited and the Boy Who Lived, this is a graphic novel, Doctor Who Illustrated A to Z, the Encyclopedia, the Shooting Scripts, the Writer's Tale, the Inside Story, the Key to Time, the Encyclopedia, the Ultimate Monster Guide, the Official Cookbook, Whoology Regenerated Edition, How to Be a Time Lord, The Science of Doctor Who, Whoology Original Edition, A Brief History of the Time Lords, Now We Are 600, the Dalek Handbook, and What is the Story of Doctor Who, with Dalek at the end there. They are all in height order. Then down here we have basically my paperback guidebook and fiction collection. Doctor Who the 60s and the 70s, 25 Glorious Years, model building book, The TARDIS Inside Out, A History, 4th edition, Monsters and Villains, Aliens and Enemies, Creatures and Demons, Starships and Space Stations, Companions and Allies, The Book of Universal Records, Who Graphica, The Writer's Tale, The Final Chapter, The Classic Doctor Who DVD Compendium, Doctor Who and the Enterprise, The Salvation of Doctor Who FAQ, The Doctor Who Files, The Slitheen, The Official Quiz Book, The Complete Guide, The Handbook for the First Doctor, and The Handbook for the Sixth Doctor. Then we've got a Mad Libs Doctor Who book and Doctor First, The Decalogue, City of World's End, Byzantium, The Roundhead, Shadow in the Glass, Earth World, Harvest of Time, The Wheel in Space, and then we have my New Adventures collection just there. So there you have it. Those are the shelves. Here we have my editing corner. You'll recognize this corner desk from past videos. And then we have the Regeneration Digibook, the complete David Tennant Years Digibook, the Christmas Specials gift set, the Matt Smith Years Digibook, and the Peter Capaldi Years Digibook. I'll probably end up displaying these elsewhere, but this is where I put them for the video. This is a shelf of miscellaneous VHS clamshells. A lot of them are custom missing episodes, loose cannon reconstructions that I got in a lot with other VHSs. Some of them are also just spin-offs as well. Then we come to this lovely little bookshelf where we have up at the top 2 gifts from Gary Contois. We're going to repair that. 30th Anniversary Trial of a Time Lord TARDIS tin and the 30th Anniversary Daleks tin. We did an unboxing of those recently. Got some miscellaneous hardback books, The Complete History, Barnes & Noble exclusive, some novelizations and a graphic novel, some annuals there too. Then we have my individual comic issues collection, bagged and boarded. I hope to display those someday. That would be really cool. Then we have my graphic novels collection, which you can pause and read now, see what I've gotten there. Really happy to have this out again. My goodness, our graphic novels. Heavy to move though. And then we come to the VHS collection shelf. From this shelf down is my entire US Doctor Who VHS collection. Up top we have my UK Doctor Who VHS collection. Then we have my Doctor Who CD and Big Finish collection. This shelf is basically the first and second Doctor. These are the first Doctor VHSs here. Got some more there and some second Doctor VHSs to the third Doctor VHSs. And the third Doctor continues on the shelf. Then we have the end of the third Doctor and beginning of the fourth Doctor VHSs. Got some Gateway Collection versions, so that's why you see some stories twice. That takes us up to season 15, which continues on with this shelf, season 16 as well, season 17 and 18, and the beginning of 19. Up top here we have the Crusade Collector's Edition and Ice Warriors Collector's Edition, and I hope to display those, or maybe get them in chronological order on a shelf that's tall enough to fit them. Then we have more 5th Doctor releases here, takes us basically through the rest of the 5th Doctor, and then up to the 6th Doctor, everything but the Trial of a Time Lord. And then we have the rest of the 7th Doctor era there. And then the Hartnell, Troughton, Pertwee, Baker, Dalek, Colin Baker, and Cybermen years VHSs, and 2 spin-offs. So that is this corner of the new Whoseum, which links up with the shelves here. There's still some more organizing to do, but there's one more area to take a look at. Here we have the Steelbook Corner. It's not really a corner, so I gotta come up with a new name for it, but I've got my Steelbooks, the Demons Convention exclusive slipcase. We've got Lung Barrow, and this Fleet First Series promo release, the Macroterra Steelbook, and the Faceless One Steelbook, and Fury from the Deep, all from Gary Contois. Thank you so much. And then we have the complete 4th Series US 10, the 50th Anniversary Specials, and the complete 8th Series Steelbook. So there you have it. That's the collection as it stands. Still got to unpack my action figures and magazines, but that's pretty much it. I've got some bootlegs and laser discs as well. But I hope you've enjoyed this collection update. I'll do a proper collection tour and update at some point once I've got everything unpacked so I know what I have, and I'll update you as we finish getting this place looking nice. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, wear a mask, keep growing your knowledge collection and connection with other Doctor Who fans. Albert the Adipose says hello, and we both hope to see you in the next video. Bye!